The service end now? Oh, okay.
No,
Yeah.
because it says on the thing, it says,
Oh, I think that's probably left over from forever, yeah.
that might actually be the case.
Havana Shira, Havana Shira, Havana Shira, let us sing. Havana Shira, Havana Shira, Havana Shira, let us sing. Come let us sing, come let us sing, come let us sing, Havana Shira, come let us sing. Come let us sing, come let us sing, Havana Shira, Havana Shira, Havana Shira, Havana Shira, let us sing. Havana Shira, Havana Shira, Havana Shira, let us sing. Come let us sing, come let us sing, come let us sing. Come let us sing, Havana Shira. Come let us sing, come let us sing, come let us sing, Havana Shira. Havana Shira, Havana Shira, Havana Shira, let us sing.
Welcome, Shabbat Shalom. Right in time, I was going to go and get you. All right. We are having our little intimate Friday, first Friday. Hello, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom.
Shalom,
First Friday,
welcome
we
in, welcome
don't
in.
have a community dinner tonight. We're only having this every 3 months or so. The next one is our barbecue, on our July 3rd barbecue. And then we're having a real community dinner again in August. So tonight, it's a little intimate affair, and we're all glad that you're here. And I'm glad to have Grant Perry again subbing for Cantor Ilan, who is filling in while Cantor is in Spain, officiating a bat mitzvah. And also, what we are doing, have been doing for a few months, is that we invite everyone, whether children or adults, for candle lighting if it's their birthday or their anniversary in this month, which is June. And here I have at least one person in the room who has a June birthday. 2? Oh, the ducky too comes along.
Ducky's birthday is August 3rd.
Okay, well then duck has to come in August. Hey, anyone else has an anniversary? Anniversary too? So Grant, you're just going to kind of like double, put on your hat, be careful with that cord. All right, come closer. Someone is going to use this candle to light these big Shabbat candles. Pretty sure? You're pretty sure? When? What? June what? June 9th. Can you pick up? Does it work? Oh, it'll work. Amazing. There you go. All right, so anniversary and birthday. How old are you going to be?
7.
Oh, wow, that's a great number. on Father's Day, that must be so great for your dad. I was born on Mother's Day, so my birthday was in May. All right, let's bring in the light for Shabbat. Someone got to start us off of the anniversaries and birthday? Ata Adonai Heinu Melech Haolam. Shel Shabbat. Wonderful. And since you're all here, and it's our custom to give everyone who has a birthday or anniversary in the month the priestly blessing that we just learned about over the last weeks, just how amazingly old these verses are and how they were discovered. You just looked at the weddings. I mean, here you are on June. It's amazing. So I just want to give you this blessing. Yivarechecha Adonai ve'yishmerecha. Ya'eh Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka. Yisa Adonai panav elecha ve'yasem lecha shalom. May God bless you and keep you, and may God's presence shine upon you and be kind to you, and may God's presence turn its glory towards you and give you peace. And have wonderful anniversaries and wonderful birthday celebrations. Shabbat Shalom. So I think we continue with Nechuna Alana on page 130.
Lekune ranena, yai lai 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 lai, la Adonai, yai lai 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 lai, Naria, Naria, yai lai 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 lai, Letzur Yishenu, yai lai 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 lai. Let us sing out to God, the maker of all, sure and strong. Let all of creation from mountain to sea hear our song. Lechu neranena, yai lai 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 lai, la Adonai, yai lai 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 lai, Naria, yai lai 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 lai, Letzur Yishenu, yai lai 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 lai. For all of the wonder and all of God's light, we rejoice. So now let us listen with all of our hearts to hear God's voice. Lechu neranena, yai lai 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 lai, la Adonai, yai lai 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 lai, Naria, yai lai 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 lai, Letzur Yishenu, yai lai 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 lai, yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai 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 lai. 131. Shiru l'Adonai kol haaretz. Shiru l'Adonai shir hadash. Adonai kol haaretz, shiru l'Adonai shir hadash. Sing unto God on the earth a new song, sing unto God a new song. Sing unto God and we'll all sing along, all the earth a new song unto God. l'Adonai kol haaretz shiru l'Adonai shir hadash. I will sing unto God a new song.
So there are actually two psalms in the Kabbalat Shabbat liturgy. One is the one that Grant just sang. And then there's another one which starts on page 133, which is Psalm 98. And it's also sing another new song to God, because we always want to sing a new song. And I'm pointing this out because in this week's parasha, Baha'alotecha, which means when you raise the lamp, because they're kind of finishing up the Mishkan, the tabernacle in the desert, and it's about when you raise, when you mount the lamps. So that's the beginning of this parsha. And there's a lot of instructions what still to do. And one of the instructions is have 2 silver trumpets made. Make them of hammered work. They shall serve you to summon the community and to set the divisions in motion, because that's what they're about to do, right? They're setting themselves in marching order to march toward the land. So the silver trumpets are the chotzrot, behalotecha and behotzrot. It's very complicated words in this parasha, and those are the silver trumpets that are mentioned in Psalm 98. That's part of the Kabbalat Shabbat liturgy. So when we go to page 134, just want to sing I want to just read the second half of the psalm as a kavanah, because it mentions those silver trumpets. Sing praise to Adonai with the lyre and melodious song, with trumpets, b'chatzotzrot, and the blast of the horn. Raise a shout before Adonai, the ruler. Let the sea and all within it thunder, the world and its inhabitants. Let the rivers clap their hands, the mountains sing joyously together at the presence of Adonai. For God is coming to rule the earth. God will rule the world justly and its peoples with equity. So I've done this over the last weeks and months, that every time that I see something and remember it, and when I read the parsha and kind of think about, what I'm going to talk about or write about, kind of want to give you guys the appreciation of a lot of the words that we sing in our songs and in our prayers, how they are all coming from Torah in one way or the other. So we had a big thing with the priestly blessings in the last week, and in Torah study I talked about something from the Torah service, and now it's the silver trumpets. Fun fact. So we are continuing with the Psalm for Shabbat, which is Psalm number 92, and it's on page 140.
140, Tzaddik Hatamar, a righteous person will flourish like a date palm. I think that's a little dated. Sorry. Tzaddik Hatamar yifrak, Tzaddik Hatamar yifrak, Tzaddik Hatamar yifrak, Tzaddik Hatamar yifrak. Ke'eres balvanon yizke, ke'eres balvanon yizke, ke'eres balvanon yizke, yizke. Ke'eres balvanon yizke, ke'eres balvanon yizke, ke'eres balvanon yizke, yizke. Tzaddik Hatamar yifrak, Tzaddik Hatamar yifrak, Tzaddik Hatamar yifrak, Tzaddik Hatamar yifrak. Ke'eres balvanon yizke, ke'eres balvanon yizke, ke'eres balvanon yizke, yizke. Ke'eres balvanon yizke, ke'eres balvanon yizke, ke'eres balvanon yizke, yizke.
When you see a date palm, though, especially some of them that have been groomed so that the fronds stand upright like this, I always think of the the line. The righteous will bloom like a date palm. And I think it makes so sense because they are so beautiful and majestic, and they just seem so righteous. I love it. It never gets old or dated for me. We continue with Lecha Dodi by turning back 2 pages to page 138.
We will sing verses, I believe, 1, 3, 5, and we will stand for verse 9.
I think
You'll get the clue because I'm going to stand.
sing 1, 2,
1, 2,
5,
1, 2,
9.
5.
1,
Oh,
2,
I
5,
think you're right.
9.
1, 2, 5.
I mean, we can sing all 9, but...
Let's do 1, 2, 5. It's what I got in front of me. Lecha lecha dodi, likrat kala, bane shabbat nekabela. Lecha lecha dodi, likrat kala, bane shabbat nekabela. La 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 lecha dodi, likrat kala, bane shabbat nekabela. Lecha lecha dodi, likrat kala, bane shabbat nekabela. Shamor וזכור בדיבור אחד, השמיענו אל המיוחד, אדוני אחד ושמו אחד, לשם ותפארת ולתהילה, לה 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 לך דודי, לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי, לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה, כי היא מקור הברכה, מראש מקדם נסוכה, סוף מעשה במחשבה תקילה, לה 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 לך דודי, לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי, לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. התעוררי, כי באורך קומי אורי, שיר דברי, כבוד אדוני עלייך לגלה, לה 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 לך דודי, לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי, לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. בואי ושלום עטרת בעלה, גם בשמחה ובצוהלה, תוך אמוני עם סגולה, בואי כלה, בואי כלה. לך דודי, לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי, לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לה 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 לך דודי, לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי, לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה.
We remain standing for Chatzi Kaddish on page 144. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה,
אמן.
בעלמא דברה חירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי לכל בית ישראל. בגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו
אמן.
יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם ולעלמי עלמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתחומם ויתנשא ויתהדה ויתעלה ויתעלה שמי דקודשה בריחו לעילה כל ברכתה ושירתה
תושבחתה ונחמתה
תמירן בעלמא ואמרו
אמן.
Bachu, page 146.
Yada lai lai lai, 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 yada lai lai lai. Am I awake? Am I prepared? Are you listening to my prayer? Can you hear my voice? Can you understand? Am I awake? Am I prepared? Baruchu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam va'ed. Le'olam va'ed. Yada lai lai lai, 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 yada lai lai lai. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bidvaro maravi harim vechokma poteach she'arim. God of creation, who makes the evening fall from light into darkness with the setting of the sun. You unfold the heavens with brilliant moon and stars and wrap our souls in peace. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bidbaro ma'ariv aravim vechokma poteach she'arim. Baruch atah Adonai ha'ma'ariv aravim.
Page 150. Ahavat olam beit
Israel.
ahavta Torah u'mitzvot chokim u'mishpatim otanu limadeta Aken Adonai Eloheinu b'shavenu uvkumenu nasiach bechukecha v'nismach b'divrei Torah ובמצוותיך לעולם ועד. כי הם חיינו לאורך ימינו, לאורך ימינו, ובהם נגד יומם בלילה, יומם בלילה. ואהבתך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים. ברוך אתה אדוני, אוהב עמו ישראל. Please rise.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kevod Malkuto Le'olam Va'ed.
Page 154. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך. והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך, ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשקתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם אמת. אמת ומחוז. May be seated. Salvation is the Jews' victory over human limitations, ignorance or insensitivity. It is the conquest of sinfulness, of the evils resident within the self: pride, selfishness, hate, lust, cynicism, the deliberate rejection of goodness and truth. Mi Chamocha is on page 158.
Mi chamoka ba'elim Adonai, mi chamoka neda ba'kodesh, mi chamoka ba'elim Adonai, mi chamoka neda ba'kodesh. Nora tehilot, osef ele, nora tehilot, Sefele Adonai Yimlok Leolam Va'ed Makutecha Ra'u Venecha Bokei Ayam Lifnei Moshe Ze'eli Anu Ve'amru Ze'eli Anu Ve'amru Adonai Yimlok Leolam Va'ed. Mi chamoka ba'elim Adonai, mi chamoka nedar ba'kodesh, mi chamoka ba'elim Adonai, mi chamoka nedar ba'kodesh. Nora tehilot Osef ele, nora tehilot, Osef ele.
כי פדה אדוני את יעקב, וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו, ברוך אתה אדוני, גאל ישראל. Page 162. Beshamru. No?
ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. Do it again. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וניעו ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ. ויום השביעי שבת וינפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת תורתם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת.
Page 164.
Anananananana Adonai, Anananananana Sfatai Tiftar, Anananananana Ufi Yagid Tehilatecha, Anananananana Adonai, Ananananana Sfatai Tiftar, Ananananana Ufi Yagid Tehilatecha.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, ve'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, ve'Elohei Leah, האל הגדול, הגיבור והנורא, אל עליון, גומל חסדים טובים, וקונה הכל, וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות, ומביא גאולה לפני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה. מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן. ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם ועזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי מתים אתה רב להושיע. מוריד הטל, מחכל חיים בחסד, מחיי מתים ברחמים רבים. סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות, ומי דומה לך, מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה להחיות מתים. ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי המתים. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יהללוך סלע. ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש. I'm going to add another blessing that is on page 172 in the bottom part of the page. Eloheinu ve'Elohei avotenu, רצה ומנוחתנו, קדשנו במצוותיך, ותנחקנו בתורתך, שבענו מטובך, ושמחנו בישועתך, ותהל ליבנו לעבדך באמת, והנחילנו אדוני אלוהינו, באהבה וברצון שבת קודשך, וינוחו בה ישראל מקדשי שמך. ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש השבת. Our God and God of our ancestors, be pleased with our rest. Sanctify us with your mitzvot, and grant us a share in your Torah. Satisfy us with your goodness, and gladden us with your salvation. Purify our hearts to serve you in truth. In your gracious love, Adonai our God, grant us our heritage, your holy Shabbat, that Israel who sanctifies your name may rest on it. Praise to you, Adonai, who sanctifies the Shabbat. Eighty.
יהיו לרצון עם רפי, וגול ליבי לפניך. יהיו לרצון עם רפי, וגיון ליבי לפניך. אדוני צורי, אדוני צורי, אדוני צורי וגואלי. Adonai Suri, Adonai Suri, Adonai Suri vegoali. Yiyu leratzon im refi, vegion libi lefanecha. Yiyu leratzon im refi, vegion libi lefanecha. Adonai Suri, Adonai Suri, Adonai Suri vegoali. Adonai Suri, Adonai Suri, Adonai Suri vegoali.
Smell all the challah, the fresh challah, wafting into the sanctuary. Isn't this an amazing smell? The kids at Halfpine are making chalot every first Friday, and I think they're about to be ready. Do you know that feeling just before you arrive somewhere, or just before you are going on a trip, even a trip you're really looking forward to? I don't want to go. I don't want it. What do I have to do when I actually get there? I don't want to leave. My garden is so nice, and my couch is so cozy, and it's so much work to pack, and there are so many nice things happening when I'm gone. The fear of arriving might speak to uncertainties we have, a reluctance to change, for real, to confront newness, the eschewing of committing, of saying yes to something, to someone. It's like when one wonders if one should go on a third date, or when a relationship is becoming more serious. Do I really want to go there? Do I really want what I think I want, or what the butterflies in my belly tell me that I want? Do I really want to go with the consequences, the promises I signal? Sometimes these thoughts are important signals that something is wrong. Sometimes they are purely overthinking. And sometimes they might just be natural. Even the most adventurous among us know how nice it is to just stay at home and chill. For some, the reluctance to arrive might be connected to a reluctance to commit. While we're on the road, it's easy and fun to imagine the destination. We might miss and long for a new place, a settled place. But as we know, upon arriving, life gets more tachlis. The Israelites in the desert are going through a variety of such emotions and anxieties. As soon as they set out towards the promised land, things go downhill. As we read in this week's parasha, in the second year, on the 20th day of the second month, the cloud lifted from the tabernacle of the pact, and the Israelites set out on their journeys from the wilderness of Sinai. All the tribes are in marching order. Everyone knows their tasks. Silver trumpets are steering up the air. God's presence is with them as pillars of cloud and fire. And then the people took to complaining bitterly. The riffraff in their midst felt a gluttonous craving. And then the Israelites wept and said, "If only we had meat to eat. We remembered the fish that we used to eat free in Egypt, the cucumbers, the melons, the leeks, the onions, the garlic. Now our gullets are shriveled. There's nothing at all, nothing but this manna to look to." It's interesting that this happens in this very moment. Manna has been raining down for a while, and according to Torah, it was like coriander seed, and in color it was like bdellium, that is something like amber, and it tasted like rich cream. What's not to like? Torah asks. And isn't it the taste of freedom, the taste of the covenant with God, the taste of a new chapter for the people? So many opportunities and new versions of themselves lie in wait on the horizon, beyond the Jordan, unscouted, still foreign, but promising. In the precise moment when it's getting serious, when they are actually in motion toward this new life, that's when they reject it and claim that it wasn't that bad in Egypt after all, that at least they had a lot of tasty things to eat. And what are they doing here in the literal and figurative wilderness anyway? Following this guy who at first seemed to have things going for himself, but now, after a little more than a year, the accolades and shine have worn off. Maybe it was wrong to accept him as a leader, as a spiritual guide. It was so much better in Egypt. And that's only the beginning of a long yet fast slide into trouble in these chapters. Things won't get better anytime soon. There will be more rebellions, fires, more gluttony, plagues and slander, Miriam and Aaron mocking Moses and Moses' wife with racial slurs. Miriam gets afflicted by a rash, and then of course in the next parashiot, the disaster of the spies, and then the rebellion of Korah, who challenges Moses' racy charge, arguing that Moses is neither accountable nor responsible, but needs to be consulted, if at all. The common language for interpreters to describe... Are you hearing me? There seems to be going in and out, right? I'm sorry. But you can hear me? The common language for interpreters to describe why the Israelites are behaving like this is that they have not grown out of the slave mentality and therefore don't deserve to enter the land of milk and honey because they wouldn't be capable to appreciate it. That they prefer to be changed and fed well rather than being free and providing for themselves, or at least gathering their own seemingly simpler food. Probably there is psychological truth to that interpretation. People who have been kept in confinement, who didn't see the sky to project their dreams and believe in them coming true, if at all they dare to dream, may question freedom, even be scared of it, can't trust freedom, because they have been stripped of trust in themselves. I think, however, that the behavior of the Israelites is more than that, and that it is not only typical of people who have been enslaved in whatever way, but of all of us in certain situations. Taking a leap of faith, accepting that the road to success leads through a rocky and dusty and challenging wilderness, that setbacks don't necessarily mean that everything is bad, that's hard to accept for everybody. Maybe a new leader seemed promising in the beginning, and one only wanted to see the good sides. And then over the course of time, that leader has made mistakes, has shown human failure, has offered teachings that didn't spark interest. Is now everything bad? It feels easier to say, oh, we wanted to believe in Moses' path to the promised land, but now we remember the previous leader, our old life, and how much better and easier it was. Or the person behind the potential third date. Didn't they make one stupid joke the last time? Didn't they wear like tacky socks? Doesn't that show that they're totally not a match? And I'd rather stay home and flake out. The grass is always greener on the other side. That doesn't only refer to something we don't have yet. It also refers to something we once wanted to leave behind, and did leave behind. And now our side feels rocky and brown and dry, and we wish we'd never left. Sometimes when we are at crossroads, when we must decide whether to commit, rarely behind a cause or a person, we not only end up sabotaging the entire project, but we also end up sabotaging ourselves for fear of arriving. Or when things don't go well, we are often tempted to throw out the baby with the bathtub, and we think that it's going to rectify everything. We tell ourselves, it wouldn't have worked anyway. When in fact we must remember that we were so close to the finishing line, that we wanted the baby. And yes, now it's screaming and we feel helpless, but once it's gone, we will miss it. And then we'll have to start all over again, until we end up at a similar point. To be in for the long haul is an idiom I learned when I came to the States. Granted, there's an equivalent in German for that, but the American is more tangible, not surprisingly, probably. Both mean, however, being fully committed to a task, to a relationship, or a situation over a significant period of time, enduring challenges until the end of completion. And that's what the Israelites are struggling with, slave mentality or not. That's what every one of us has experienced and struggled with in their lives in one way or the other. Should I stay or should I go? Should I commit to this project or abandon it? Do I go back to my father's house or follow Naomi or God or Moses to an unknown place, a place I have not seen yet? I personally just got back from New York and already have my bags almost packed again for my departure to Camp Newman this Sunday, where I'll be teaching for 2 weeks as part of my pulpit here at TBE. I'm very excited to go, though I will miss the regularity of our services together, also knowing that I'll be in Europe for 2.5 weeks in July. So you won't get Cantor and myself together for a while. It's either going to be this team, or it's going to be Cantor, or it's going to be, I don't know, that's kind of what it is, right? Anyway, the regularity of our joint Shabbat services has become a sustaining and reliable rail that has given me reassurance throughout this almost first full year of my being your new rabbi. Shabbat services and recurring classes have been my lifeline and measuring tool for how it's been going, giving me the feeling that I'm becoming part of the fabric of this congregation. I look forward to continuing our path together after the irregularities of summer, looking forward to finding you again on this, our green and growing side. Shabbat Shalom. And we hope that people are coming from the drier places that they are in need of healing, to greener sides. Those are the names that our congregation holds in our hearts right now. Jackie Grossman, Robin Gregson, Carol Zeifman, Marilyn Ponseggi, Susan Cohn, Nico Gross, Sydney Zaffran, George Dellon, Jerry Volomino, Laurie Rossetti, Steve Bellroot, Sherry Gina Pascas, Diane Studna, Pam Ross, Joshua Goodman, Sunny Felberg, Robin Sorkin-Bender, Barry Tyson, Julia Kleiman, Mark Gottlieb, Barbara Mayer, Debbie Klein, Michael Grossman, Brett Israel, Sandra Zafran, Ben Morovitz, Mark Chernoff, Roz Leach, Hal Greenfader, Eve Edmond, Marla Schwartz, Joshua Ben van der Krupnik. Are there any other names? Ray? Josie? Yeah. Tracy? Eric Gimley. Sophie? Right, let's see, there's the chat. Rita Willens, Jeffrey, all whose hearts are aching and all in our hearts. Yes. What else you have one? Okay. So we go to Meisha Berach.
Mishipera Avotenu Abraham Yitzhak Ve'Yaakov Sarah Rivka Rachel V'Leah Uyevarek V'Irapeh Et Hakolim Mishipera Avotenu Abraham Yitzhak Ve'Yaakov Sarah Rivka Rachel V'Leah Uyevarek V'Irapeh Et Hakolim El Narefanala El Narefanala El Narefanala El Narefanala Mishipera Avotenu Abraham Yitzhak Ve'Yaakov Sarah Rivka Rachel V'Leah Uyevarek V'Irapeh Et Hakolim.
The words Anala are also from this parsha, by the way, because that is what Moses says pleads to God when Miriam gets this rash, because Miriam and Aaron have slandered his wife, right? So that's when Miriam and not Aaron gets rash, and then Moses pleads to God, and those are the words. And this is happening in this week's parsha. We have announcements, and Grant is on the board. And even though you're not a board member assigned to the Bima, you're still a board member.
On the Bima.
On the Bima.
I guess I can't get away.
You have a lot of hats tonight. Great.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
All right. Wish a hearty mazel tov to all the, is this today? This week's at June 5, to the 2026 graduates. Yes, June, graduation month. We've been hearing the band at Cal State behind us for a week and a half, right? They have so many graduations. Tomorrow at 10, join us on Zoom only for the monthly healing and meditation service with, of course, Pam Tarlow. There are a few spots, just a few spots, are you following me, Bill? For the final Salon concert with Cantor Ilana and guests Saturday, June 13th, hosted at the Salon of Linda and Marvin Belzer. I will be there. Hopefully you'll be there too. It's going to be a great show. Make your reservations before the 10th, please, so that they know how many to expect. And lastly, the next Tat Bab Shabbat takes place Saturday morning, June 20th at 10 a.m. here, right here at TBE. Program geared towards families with young children, filled with music, movement, Shabbat blessings, and storytelling. RSVP, please, to Carrie in the office. And to all of you, Shabbat Shalom.
Please rise for Aleinu, page 586.
Aleinu leshabeach ladon hakol, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי ארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו קיים, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד.
On this Shabbat, we remember those whose yardside fall into this week. David Ben Ezra, Jack Berkowitz, Helen Binstein, Annie Brickman, Lena DiCarlo, Antonio Carpio, Jonah Crane, Patricia Dreisler, Murray Finn, Charles Vogel, Benny Fruchter, Leila Hillengren, Julius Green, Bertha Hendon, Salomon Hoffning, Sidney Holtzman, John Iliff, Abraham Jacob Ishlin, Terry Kamholtz, Tilly Cadle, Gertrude Katz, Zelda Klempner, Louis Kobrinsky, Al Kowalski, Charles Leibowitz, Archie Leviton, Catherine Liebling, Rosie Mayers, Rhonda Miller, David Moskowitz, Mary Mudrick, Jim Pantkin, Diana Parks, Rachel Pollack, Robert Race, Rosalind Reingold, Louis Rosenberg, Mildred Sampson, Cecil Shipman, Zoe Simon, Lillian Sloves, Frida Sobel, Judy Steger, Alfredo Steiner, Rose Tosick, Adele Wallach, Esther Wiener, and Max David Zugschmidt. Are there any other names? Mervyn Tarlow. Okay, with that, please rise. Turn to page 598. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei Rabbah, be'alma divra chirutei ve'yamlit malchutei, b'chai uvyomechon ufchaei dechol beit Yisrael, בעגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם ולעלמי עלמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתחומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי לקודשה בריחו. לעילה מן כל ברכתה לשירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דע עלמה ואמרו אמן. יהי שלמה רבה מן שמיה, וחיים עלינו והכל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו והכל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. זיכרונם לברכה. May the memories be for a blessing. Join together for Say Shalom.
Say shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu. Oh, say shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu. Oh, say shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu. Ya'aseh shalom, ya'aseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Shabbat shalom.
Thank you, Grant. That was
you, Rabbi
grand,
Julia. Thank
as
you, thank
always.
you.
And thank you, everyone, for joining on Zoom. We have a little bit of a modification tonight. We were a small group, so we're having Kiddush cups for everyone. I mean, not real Kiddush cups, like the small ones, so everyone can have a glass. We can do Kiddush and Hamotzi together in the social hall. So wait until I'm there. Go grab a glass, and then we'll do that. And you on Zoom, grab a glass of grape juice at home, have some challah, and thank you for joining. And Shabbat Shalom, Toda Rabba. Bye-bye.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. Aww. Yes, Shabbat Shalom. You should go, yeah. That smells so good.